Okay, welcome to Bodyweight Circuits number 3. We are going to do 10 exercises. It's 40 seconds on and 20 seconds breather. And you're going to go round 3 times for those 10 exercises. First one is going to be the plank to push-up. So you can scale this down to maybe just the plank or just the push-ups. Or if you can put the two together, you're going to start in that plank, come on up into the push-up position, perform a push-up, and then come back down into the plank. After those, we have your crossing lunges. So from here, you're going to stand up nice and tall and then sweep the leg behind. You're trying to get the back knee or the knee as it sweeps behind the shin and the calf of the supporting leg. Keeping the head and chest up, so rather than leaning forward and hunching over, going to try and keep a nice straight line between that ear, shoulder and hip with this one. So that's our crossing lunge. Next up after those, we do have your star jump, lying face up. So if you've done these before, you'll know how funky these can be. If with these you just want to, if these get too much and you just want to do a like a dish type position, so this is still good for the core. You can just lift the arms off the floor and lift the feet off the floor, and don't worry about sweeping them left and right. So we've got the star jump, lying face up. Next up after these, we are going to go stand yourself up and you're going to go into your squats. So you're going to get the feet round about shoulder width apart, heads up, chest up. You're going to descend on down. Your knees are going to track forward as your hips are coming back. Take your time with these, master the form and the technique with these. So these are going to be our bodyweight squats. Now if you have got any kit knocking around, it's not a problem. If you want to pick up a dumbbell or a kettlebell, if you want to weight it, you can add some weights into these. Now after the squats, we have the 2-inch run in place. These are low impact. Even if you have impact issues with these, you can keep your feet on the ground, just pump the legs. Otherwise, you can go for these 2-inch run in place. A lot more difficult than they look, these. So you're going to power through the arms. Feet are going to be nice and fast, literally just lifting off the ground with this. Slicing through with the arms. Next up after the 2-inch run in place, we are going to go into your spider walkouts. So you're going to be back into that push-up position. And then slowly but surely you're going to walk the hands out and walk the feet out. Again, you can think of that plank position, so your ears, shoulders, hips staying in line. Only walk the hands and feet out as far as you comfortably can. Don't want your face planting into the ground with any of these. Now if these give you grief, just take the hands and feet out as far as you comfortably can. You could maybe keep the feet still and just spread the arms, or just keep the arms still and spread the feet. Next up after those, it's the side lunge. So from here, stepping left and right. Only descend into a position that you can comfortably control and get back up from. We don't want you side stepping out and getting stuck down there. Keep the feet nice and planted. So the whole foot's going to be in contact with the ground all the way through. Toes are going to be pointing forwards. So on a pair of skis, you might find if you look down that your feet start to turn out to the left or the right. Next up after the side lunge is a side plank. Now as we will be going around 3 times, the first time round you're going to go off your left elbow, and then the second time round you're going to go off your right elbow, and on the third time round we're going to do 20 seconds either side. So these side planks, you can do these with the knees on the ground if you want to make them a little bit easier. You can do like the full body where I've got there and you can see my top leg is in front, so rather than stacking the feet. You could even lift the top leg if you really wanted to after these side planks. After the side planks, well, you just roll yourself over onto all fours. And we're going to go into these leg extensions. So we're going to have the shoulders over the hands, hips over the knees. You're going to drive your ass up towards the ceiling, squeeze the fronts of your legs, so getting those quadriceps working, a little isometrics, hold on those, a little squeeze, and then you can come back on down. You got leg extensions, and then your 10th exercise is going to be your duck unders. If you've already done the circuits before, you'll know these. If not, then this is your duck under. You can imagine somebody's throwing a jab to the head. You're going to duck underneath it and throw 2 jabs back. Or you could say there's a washing line or a piece of rope out in front of you that you've got to duck underneath the rope, throw a couple of jabs either side, duck underneath, and throw some jabs. Alright, we got 10 seconds before the main circuit starts, guys. You're going to get a 20-second setup before that kicks in. So in 4 seconds, get yourself into the plank to push-up position. Alright guys, so take yourself down to the ground. You've got 20 seconds before this kicks in. Have another quick look at the demonstration here if you need to see it. You've got 10 seconds before you go. So you're going to start on those forearms. Forearms are going to be arms like train tracks, so don't let the hands come together. Body's going to be long and strong. You're going to come up onto the hands, perform a push-up, and then back down. Alright, and away you go. So this is your first 40 seconds. Get yourself nicely dialed in. So from that plank position, come on up onto the hands. Perform a solid push-up. You want the elbows pointing backwards with ease. Reset into a strong plank position on the hands. And then take yourself back down onto those forearms. Now if this is too much, if you just want to hold the plank position, that's fine. We do have side planks later on, but now we can do like normal planks. If you want to come down onto the knees to make the lever a little bit smaller, then you can do. You've got 5 more seconds on this. We will be going into crossing lunges next. And relax there, relax. Alright, you got to breathe, guys. 20 seconds. So crossing lunges will be up next. We want the heads up, chest up. If you can see the demo there, you can see the logo on the t-shirt. T-shirt's available from the S3 Fitness store. Mind you, I'll have to set up a S3 Fitness store now. Right, so we got crossing balance lunges, guys. And away you go. Give me 40 seconds. Give me 40 seconds, these crossing balance lunges. So you're sweeping behind like a curtsy. You're tapping the foot down for extra stability. If you've got a TRX, if you know what a TRX is, hopefully you do. If you've got a TRX, you could do a crossing balance lunge with this, where the foot doesn't even touch the ground. But for now, we have your bodyweight crossing lunges, guys, of which you have 13 seconds left. You want to keep the working knee in line with the working ankle, so you don't want that knee bowing out or anything. Next up is going to be our star jump lying face up. And relax, relax, stop, stop, stop. Take yourself down to the ground. Here we go. So we got star jump lying face up. So get yourself down on the ground. Hands above the head. Feet together and feet lifted slightly off the ground with this one. We're going to sweep the arms and legs out. Get ready, going in 2, 1, and away you go. Give me 40 seconds of these star jumps lying face up. Sweep the arms and legs out. Nice big range of movement. Describe these as almost doing a snow angel if you've been lucky enough to do one of those in your life. Where you plonk yourself down in the powder. Sweep the arms and legs, creating that snow angel. You got 20 seconds left on this one, halfway through. If this gets too much, do a couple of reps. Put your feet and hands on the ground. Reset yourself. Do another couple of reps. Way better to do 3 or 4 good reps than 40 seconds of terrible reps. You got 4 more seconds on this. We will have squats up next. And relax. So bring yourself up. Stand yourself up. Get your feet to a comfortable position. Round about shoulder width apart. You might want to turn your feet out slightly. You got 10 seconds before you go. So get yourself nice and tall at this top position. Okay, you got 3 more seconds. And take yourself down. Here we go. First set of squats. You're going to pop up and down on this. Now, if you've got a large logo on your t-shirt or your training top, I should be able to see that logo all the way through. I should be able to read it or see that logo. Take your time with these. You don't have to go with the pace that I'm going in the demo. If you can, and the form and the technique is still high, that's awesome. Don't worry if you can't. Let the knees track forwards, kind of like pushing those towards the toes. 3 more seconds on this. And relax there. Well done. That's your squats. You got 20 seconds to set yourself up for your 2-inch run in place. So you're already stood up. And you got 10 seconds before you go. So it's a pitter-patter with the feet with this one. And we're going to slice the hands through the air. Now I'm going to take you through some gears. We're going to start with gear 1. So it's a little bit slower. And then we'll start stepping up the gears. Ready, guys? Let's go. Here we go. First 10 seconds. Just ease yourself into it. 10 seconds and 10 seconds only. This is gear 1. We're going to go up to gear 2 now. So let's start going a little bit faster. There we go. That pace is picking up. But you can still feel that energy and the power coursing through the legs. And boom. Let's go gear 3. Let's go. Let's pick it up a little bit faster now. Come on. Get those arms pumping a bit more. Oh, yeah. You got 13 seconds on this. So get ready. Here's gear 4 now. So it's all out war now. Let's go. Fast feet. Fast feet. If I was looking at your feet, I wonder how many feet you got. They're going that fast. I shouldn't be. They're like a blur. 3 more seconds. Sprint finish on this. And relax. Well done. All right. Take yourself down to the ground. Get yourself into a strong push-up position. It's the spider walkouts. Now, if you need to catch your breath, feel free to do so if you need an extra breather. Otherwise, we're going to walk the hands and feet out. You're going in 6 seconds on this one. Ready? And away you go. So slowly but surely start walking those hands and feet out. Now the first couple you'll be getting your head round it. So just ease yourself into these. Slowly walk them out. Grip them. Slowly walk in. Back in. Smooth and steady. Halfway through, 20 seconds. Don't be afraid to rest. If it starts to break down, falter or fail, pop your knees down, catch your breath and reset it. See how low you can go. See if you can slip a piece of paper in between your chest and the floor. Like literally a sliver of light between those two. And relax there. Well done. Catch your breath and stand yourself up. You have your side lunges now. Okay, in 13 seconds, you're going to side step out. You're going to go both to the left and the right hand side. If you haven't got much space, just go to one side. Okay? If you haven't got much space, just go to the left side. But if you have, let's go for it. 40 seconds of your side lunges, stepping left and right for me. Keep the eyes up. Unless you're going to look down to your left or your right to see what your feet are doing. Make sure your feet are pointing forwards. Make sure your feet are planted. Stepping left and right with these. Halfway through. Only sink down to a position you can get up from. Don't throw yourself into this. Let's look after those hips, right? In 5 seconds, your next exercise will be the side plank, so you'll need to come down to the ground. And relax. Have a 20 seconds breather, guys. Now remember, we're going to go off this left elbow first. And even though it's going to be 40 seconds, if you can hold the 40 seconds with quality form and no pain, do it. It's not a problem. But if you can't, let's go for some 10-second holds, okay? Nice and easy, some 10 seconds holds. Get yourself ready. You go in, going off the left elbow. Now, bring yourself up. Keep it there for me. Keep the hips up. Don't get saggy in the center. And take your hips down. Have a little breather. Get ready. You're going to come back up now. So come back up for us. Think about, if you go in full body, think about driving the heels away from your head and squeezing your lower ass cheek. And relax. Bring yourself down. Another little breather. Ready? And up. Last one. This is your last side plank on this side. This left-hand side. We will be going into leg extensions next. So at least you get to roll over onto the front. Stay close to that ground. 2, 1, and relax. All right. Roll over onto your front. Get your knees directly underneath your hips and your shoulders over your hands. All right, you're going to drive your ass up into the ceiling or into the sky if you're outside. Rotate round those shoulders. Look at the toes on the way up. Keep the spine in line. And then come back on down. Ready? And away you go. Give me 40 seconds of these leg extensions. Good solid squeeze of the legs at the top. So you can just pause for a second, give them a cheeky squeeze, and then back on down. If you do want to make this harder, when you come down to the ground, don't put your knees on the ground. Leave a little sliver of light between the knees and the feet. Okay, you got 16 seconds on this one. This is your 9th exercise on your first round. You will have duck unders as your 10th exercise on this first round, and to finish it strong. 6 seconds. Almost there. And relax. Well done. All right, bring yourself up, stand yourself up. Get the feet round about shoulder width apart. Now make a couple of fists. So you want the thumb on the outside of the fists on this, guys. Don't put your thumb on the inside. Thumb on the outside. All right, we've got 6 seconds. Get the guard up, so bring the fist up. Get ready to duck underneath and throw some jabs. Now, and away you go. So you're going to duck underneath, jab, jab, duck underneath, jab, jab. You're going side to side with these punches and these duck unders. So you're ducking under, or you can imagine like there's a low beam. This is like like a beam, low ceiling. You got to duck underneath that beam, throw a couple of punches, duck underneath the beam, throw a couple of punches. All right, you got 15 seconds on this. Last 10. Keep light on the feet with this one. Keep the breathing relaxed. Keep the eyes on the target. We're going to go in back into plank to push-up. And relax. All right, guys. Beginning of round 2 of 3. So we're back into that plank to push-up. Now, maybe if you just did the plank last time, you could do just the push-ups this time, if you're able to. If you did the whole hog and did the plank 2 push-up, then that's great. Let's start with those. We're going 2, 1, and away you go. Give me 40 seconds at your appropriate level. Again, you might do 2 or 3 reps, absolutely nailing these. Then have a breather, and then do another 3. Awesome. If you can go for the whole 40 with great form throughout, go for it. You got 23 seconds. Keep those heels driven away from the head to keep that plank locked in. In 10 seconds, we're going to bring ourselves up. We're going to be standing up, and it's the crossing lunge. And relax there. Well done. So bring yourself up and out. All right. Give the arms and legs a bit of a shake if you need to. We have that crossing lunge. 13 seconds before you go. Keep the knee above the ankle as best you can on the working leg. Back leg's going to sweep behind. 5 seconds before this kicks in. And away you go. Give me 40 seconds of the crossing lunge. Now remember what I said about that logo. Let me read that logo. See that chest? You can see in the demo there, I'm kind of using those arms as a bit of a counterbalance with this one. You can do the same if you want to. Same goes for these as well as the squats. Sometimes if you want to grab a kettlebell or bring a dumbbell up to the chest, then you can. 4 more seconds on these. We do have your star jumps, lying face up next. And relax. All right, take yourself down on the ground. At the very least, you get to lie down on the ground for 20 seconds without doing anything, right? Okay, here we go. We got 10 seconds for the star jumps, lying face up. 6 more seconds. By the way, if your coordination's completely out the window, it's a good job we can't see you, right? And away you go. You got no idea how many it took me to do this. All right, 10 seconds already in, quarter of the way through, 25% done. One way to think of this is you want to zip your belly button to your rib cage. So zip it up nice and tight. I call it like the life jacket maneuver. If you put a life jacket on, just zip up the front. Keep those abdominals nice and tight. Or if somebody was stood over you with one of the slam balls in the picture there, or a kettlebell, and they were going to drop it on your stomach, it bounce off because it's nice and tight. Almost there. And relax. All right, stand yourself up. Feet shoulder width apart. We got the squats coming up. Again, if you've got a weight handy and you want to load these, I don't have a problem, as long as the form and the technique is kept nice and high. You got 6 seconds on these. All right, 3 more seconds. Get ready. We're going. Now, give me 40 seconds of your squats. So you're in a tube. Sometimes I say, imagine if you know what Pringles are, you're in a massive tube of Pringles. Okay? You've popped, you couldn't stop, you've emptied the tube, and now you're in the tube. And you've got to pop up and down. Okay? You could be in a drain pipe, a downspout, whatever. But that's what you want to slide up and down, like a piston in a car engine. 10 seconds left on this one. We have your 2-inch run in place next. Your 2-inch run in place. And relax there. Well done. Give the arms and legs a bit of a shake. There we go. All right. You got 15 seconds for your 2-inch run in place. Keep the breathing nice and relaxed with this. Now remember, we went up the gears, right? Can you go up the gears again, or are you going to go all out wall for 40 seconds? We shall see. I'll talk you through the gears if you want to step it up. Slowly but surely. Get ready, guys. And away you go. Give me gear 1. Let's go. So smooth and steady with this. All right, give me gear 2. Let's step it up. And gear 3. Let's go. Picking up that pace now. We can start to see the finish line in the distance. 15 seconds. Bang. Let's go. Gear 4. Let's step it up. This is all out war now. Let's go. Fast feet. Power through with the arms. Come on. Let's slice and dice. Almost there. And relax. Well done. Now that you're absolutely hanging out and you can't breathe, let's get into that Spider-Man walkout, right? So get yourself ready. Good strong push-up position. Let's slowly but surely walk these hands out. You got 7 more seconds before this kicks in. Guys, if you need an extra breather, feel free to take it. It's no dramas. Or just pause the video. Ready? And away you go. Give me 40 seconds of your spider walkouts. Slow and steady with the feet. Slow and steady with the hands. Watch out for any slippy floor. Okay, 20 seconds. You're halfway on these spider walkouts. Ten more seconds. So, after the spider walkouts, we do have your side lunges up after this. You got 4 more seconds. And relax. Well done. Bring yourself up and out. You have your side lunges. Nice and easy side lunges. They're happening in 13 seconds. Alright, we got 3 side lunges in 2, 1, and away you go. Okay, stepping left and right, feet pointing forwards, sinking into this. "15 seconds left on this. Only go to the depth that you can control." Now, if you were going to one side, like the left side and left side only last time, hopefully you're going to the right side this time. 4 more seconds. Side plank is up next. And relax. Well done. Right. We did the left arm last time. Now we're going to go on to the right elbow. Okay, so bring yourself down to the ground. You're going to be on that right elbow. Make sure that right elbow is stacked underneath that right shoulder. Left shoulder is stacked over right shoulder. Hip is stacked over hip. Get yourself ready, and up you come. Now we'll do the same thing where we'll hold it for 10 seconds and have a breather. So keep it taut and tight. And relax. Alright, have a breather. Only a little breather. Get ready. And come back up. Give me another 10 seconds. And relax. Alright, have a breather. Ready. And up you come. Here we go. This is your last one, this one. Last one on the right hand side. Leg extensions next, so all you need to do is roll on over. But for now, you've got 5 more seconds. And relax. Well done. Great stuff. Alright, roll yourself over. Get yourself on all fours. Shoulders over the hands. Knees directly underneath the hips. Okay, you got 8 seconds before your leg extensions kick in. And away you go. So, smooth and steady. Let's go for it on these leg extensions. Level 1 is slightly popping your knees down on the ground. They almost kiss the ground with this. The last thing you want to do is smash your knees into the ground with these. Kneecaps are a bonus. 20 seconds halfway through. Or let the knees hover above the ground in between each and every rep. Eight seconds left on this one. We have the duck unders next. And relax there. Well done. Bring yourself up and out. Alright, this is the end of round 2. We're still nice and light on the feet. We're still going to throw those jabs out, fists of fury. 8 seconds. Alright, so bring yourself up, make those fists, thumbs on the outside. Alright, stand by. Light on the feet, get ready. Ding ding, let's go. Duck underneath, jab, duck underneath, jab. There we go. Keep your eyes on the target. Last thing you want to do as you duck is you look down to the ground because you don't know where the target's going. So keep your eyes on the prize as you throw those punches. Halfway, 20 seconds. Can you pick that pace up a little bit more? Can we duck a little bit lower maybe? 10 seconds left on this, the end of round 2 of 3. And relax there. Outstanding. Here we go. This is 3 of 3, ladies and indeed gentlemen. All right, so down into the plank position. Great stuff. All right. What we got 6 seconds here. Flying through these today. All right, so get yourself ready. Go in. Now, plank to push-up. If you've still got this big combo, the plank and the push-up dialed in, way to go. If you've had to scale it down to maybe just the plank, maybe just the push-ups, no problems. Find your appropriate level and challenge yourself on those. Halfway, 20 seconds. Nine seconds left on this. We have the crossing lunges coming up. Crossing lunges. And relax. Well done. Okay, so find yourself a little bit of space. Make sure you're not going to cross behind and kick a dumbbell or a cat or the kitchen unit. All right, 5 seconds before you get ready. Go in. Wait for it. Now, and away you go. So, crossing lunges. If you can dial the pace in, awesome. So if you can speed it up a little, as long as it doesn't give you any grief through the knee or through the hip. If it does, slow it down. If it causes you pain, just don't do it. Simple as that. 10 seconds. Last 5, you're going into those star jumps lying face up next. So we're back down on the ground. And relax. All right, take yourself down to the ground. We're going to be going into those star jumps, lying face up. 10 seconds before those kick in. Remember, if the sweep is going to give you grief or throw you completely out of sync, then you can just go for like the leg lift, where all you do is just lift the legs off the ground. Away you go. And you're going to keep your heels off the ground. So here we go. We're into your 40 seconds. These star jumps lying face up. "20 seconds, halfway. Now those heels don't need to be too far off the ground. So if literally the toes are sticking into the ceiling, your legs are too high. It's almost like they're sweeping the floor with these. 4 more seconds. We're into your squats next. Final set. And relax. All right. Bring yourself up. Find that little bit of space. We got those squats. Find that foot position that feels comfortable for you. Now, I did say about it being in a tube and stuff. Imagine also there's a brick wall just in front of your toes. If you were to like lean forward, what we say, like hinge into this squat. And away you go, by the way. Sorry. Away you go. Chunnering away there. So get going. 10 seconds already gone. Then if you were to lean forward into this too much, you'd smack your head on the brick wall. So you're almost trying to skim the wall as well. Don't smack your head into the wall. So in other words, pop straight up and straight down. Don't lean forward into this. 13 seconds. 7 seconds. Can you remember what's up next? What is it? It's that 2-inch run in place, right? That's up next. And relax there. Well done. All right. This is the final one. Now we're going to do the gears again. But if you want to go gear 4 all the way through, man alive, that'd be outstanding. All right. We got 5 seconds. 3 more seconds. Get ready. We're going to go gear 1. Now let's start those engines and we're in gear 1. Let's go. So we're not as fast as gear 4, but we are going to get there. Ready? Gear 2 is... Now, let's go gear 2. Step it up, team. Don't let me down now. Come on, you got this. Don't make me turn on the camera and watch you and see if you're being lazy. Let's go gear 3. Come on, let's pick it up. 5 seconds. Here comes gear 4. Stand by, team. 2, 1. Okay, step it up. Let's go gear 4. Come on, here we go. This is the last one. Come on, 5 more seconds. Can you go a little bit faster? 3 more seconds. Almost there. And relax. Well done. All right. Final time into these gnarly spider walkouts. Straight after that 2-inch run in place. All right, you got 10 seconds before these kick in. Last 4. Ready? And away you go. Now this is round 3 of 3. Can you walk the feet out a little bit further? Can you walk those hands out a little bit further? See if you can get those fingertips out a little bit further. Maybe you're just like lying on the ground like you've been splattered now. you're absolutely zonked. You've given it everything you can. Well, if you can give us another 7 seconds, that'd be grand. Next up after this is going to be our side lunges. And relax there, team. Well done. Bring yourself up. You got side lunges, guys, in 15 seconds. Last set, this one. Okay, you got 5 seconds before you go. Side lunges coming up next. And away you go. So smooth and steady. Side lunges. Now, if you stepped out to the left on round 1 and stepped out to the right on round 2, now if you can, alternate the sides. 20 seconds. Ten seconds left on this. Talking of alternating the sides, we are going to do the side plank next, and we're going to do 20 seconds either side. And relax there, well done. All right, take yourself down to the ground. So we're going to start on that left elbow first. We're going to do 20 seconds left elbow, 20 seconds right elbow, with a quick changeover in between the two. You got 7 seconds. All right, you're coming up in 3, 2, 1, and up. Give me a side plank on that left elbow first. If we can hold it for that 20 seconds, that'd be awesome. 10 seconds left on this elbow, and then bang, it's going to be a quick change as you roll on over onto that right elbow. 5 seconds. And relax and change. Bang, straight into it. Right elbow and right elbow only. Ten more seconds on this right elbow. We will be going into leg extensions next. And relax. Well done. Leg extensions. Roll yourself over onto your front. Get your knees underneath your hips. Shoulders over the hands. You're going to drive your ass up into the ceiling. And then come back down. Okay, you got 3 seconds on this. And away you go. So smooth and steady. Driving up, look at the toes, reset. Driving up, look at the toes, reset. 10 seconds already gone. Keep the breathing relaxed. Look at the toes on the way up, spine in line. Okay, 10 seconds left on this. We're going to finish strong and fast and furious on the duck unders. And relax there. Well done. Bring yourself up. All right, here we go. This is your 30th exercise. Unbelievable. So, final one. You're going in 9 seconds. Give it all you can. This is it to finish. 3 rounds in. 30 exercise nearly boxed off. Ready? Let's go. All right, come on now. No let up now. Give it the full beans. Punch them out. Ducking underneath. Jab, jab. Fast with the feet as you change sides. Last 20 seconds on this. Don't hold the breath. Come on. Ducking underneath. Eyes on the target. With 15 seconds left, I want to take the time out to say thank you so much for jumping into this workout today. I hope you enjoyed it. Finish strong. You got 7 more seconds, and I'll see you soon. 4 more seconds, guys. At 3. Thanks for coming. 2, 1.